Hello, guys, and welcome. So this is going to be my reflecting on 2019 slash it's my birthday. Woo! I'm 35 today. So I've been a gamer for God, how many years now? I'm already losing track. Like since I was 7 years old, and I'm now today 35. So quick math, 54 years I've been a gamer. So basically, I wanted to reflect on it and also as well just say what is planned for this channel and for the future as well, like what I've got planned and so on. And also as well, guys, you might have noticed that I've been spending a huge amount of time. I'm spending probably 5 to 10 hours a day on my YouTube channel because what I'm doing at the moment is I'm going through the old videos and I'm cleaning them up. Like I'm changing the descriptions, I'm updating the tags, I'm updating the thumbnails in some cases and things like that. So it's a lot of work because I've got 2,300 videos, but I feel it's worth it. And then also, thanks for your guys' feedback and so on, I've started a new series, the What Is series, where I basically just say what I think this a game is, any other information someone might want to know, and I'm really enjoying them. So I will probably just keep that going. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Like, there's plenty of games to cover. There's millions of games to cover, but I'm going to do them based on what I think, one, I would like, and two, I think you would guys would appreciate as well. Now, the sorry, one sec. Sorry, I'm old. So basically, I'm having way more fun doing the YouTube videos than the live streams, but I am still live streaming every now and then. In fact, today recording to celebrate my birthday, I'm going to be on Twitch all day and I'm going to be live streaming Team Sonic Racing because it's really fun. I really like it, and some of my friends are going to jump in later on as well. So it's like, damn it, that's like 1 second, guys. You know me. I don't edit my videos because I really can't be bothered. So basically, guys, I wanted to explain really what I'm trying to achieve. So that because that's always a question. What's the purpose of this? Why do we live? Why do we even exist? It's like what, why, when, where, who. So basically, I am just trying to have pride in my work, and I'm also trying to feel happy. That's it. I just want to be happy, and I've got my own issues when it comes to mental health. I've explained it to some people. Like before, I've spoken in many videos previously about travel anxiety, but I've now gone to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist has said I've got agoraphobia, so of a severe level. So it's not like I think most people, they suffer from anxiety and stress and so on, but mine is severe. So, but I'm not allowing it to limit my life. What I mean, I am trying my best to keep doing what I'm doing, and I have the opportunity now to be a full-time content creator, to make YouTube videos and so on. So I have over the last year and a half been able to maintain myself. So by no means am I living a life of luxury. Like on a month-to-month basis, I'm barely surviving, but that's the point. I'm surviving, so I'm happy with that. Thank you to my long-time supporters who support me regardless. They, even if I don't stream for weeks, they will still keep their subs active and so on. You know who you all are. So thank you very much. Thank you to Camper Mum, who has been my best friend, who has been my head moderator, who has been leader of the Mythical Knights, who's kept me and everything I'm doing going. Even when I have days when I'm just not in the right frame of mind. So thank you to Camper Mum. Also, as well, thank you to everyone else who's just always been there for me and so on. Now, I'm not going to go on some weepy tangent about how you guys changed my life and blah, blah, blah. I've been doing this for 6 years. So it's a case of that is already past. It's a case of, what I want to do for you going in the future. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with these What Is videos. I will keep making the tutorial videos as well. I think that's the niche for this channel, obviously. It's just gaming and app tutorials. Recently, when I say recently, I mean like the last 2-3 months, I've installed Memu, which is a Android emulator, and I've been playing a lot of apps. So I'm playing them pretty much daily. So at the moment, I'm playing American Dad, Apocalypse Now. I'm playing Black Desert Mobile. I'm playing PUBG Mobile. I'm playing Tales of Wind. I'm playing Yokai Tamer. There's a lot of apps, and there's a lot of apps I'm looking forward to. I'm keeping my eyes open for other apps which are coming along. So because I can play them on my PC, then I'm having a lot of fun playing them. Like some people have different opinions about mobile gaming, but I've been having a ton of fun doing it. Now the thing is as well, there were some games which slipped through the cracks this year. So for example, like I did want to play Death Stranding, I just didn't have the budget for it. I just didn't have any money. So, but there was a plethora of other content creators who streamed it. So I watched pretty much the entire game beginning to end on Carnage's stream, and I had a hell of a time watching it. You know, it was so fun. It was so entertaining. I won't spoil it for you, but I spent the last hour of the game crying, like literally, like ugly crying for a whole hour. You know, I've not felt that way in a very, very long time. And who knows, maybe one day in the future I will play it anyway. And some of the games I've really, really enjoyed. I mean, let's go through the list of games that came out this year. So I've got it on my other screen. Like Resident Evil 2 remakes probably sticks out a lot for me. I had a hell of a fun time playing it. I still have it installed, you know. So, and I've been checking out lots of other games. So what the games came out? Let's see, Life is Strange 2. We had a lot of fun playing it. In fact, if they make a Life is Strange free, I hope they get like Billie Eilish or someone like that to do the soundtrack because I think she would be a really good fit for it. And also as well, we got some really good announcements this year. So I am looking forward to Diablo 4, maybe Path of Exile 2. I've always like when it comes to Path of Exile, I've always had my eye on it because I am a massive Diablo fan, for example. I am a fan of this sort of ARPGs. So, but it's just a case of when, where, who, what, you know, it like fitting it into the schedule. But I am intending to jump into Path of Exile at some point. Kingdom Hearts 3 was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I loved every second of it. Like I really, really like I think I've at this point I've done like 98% of it. I just need to do a little bit more to get to 100%. And I will check out the Remind DLC as well when that comes out. And then, sorry, to go through the list. I'm not really into battle royales to be honest, but I did actually have fun initially playing Apex Legends. Like I can see why Apex has got the sort of, or at least it had the surge it did. It came out of nowhere and sort of almost took over the battle royale genre by storm. But when it comes to battle royales, like I prefer the mobile games. So like I'm playing, like I said, I like PUBG Mobile. I like COD Mobile, like Call of Duty Mobile. It's really really good. Like for a mobile game, hell yeah. And there's loads of people who play on emulator with keyboard and mouse. So and the games are good at actually detecting if you're using an emulator, so that you only face other people using keyboard and mouse. You're not basically just keyboard and mouse versus people who are trying to, you know, it's like, oh, I got killed again. No, they're smarter than that. Technology has moved on past that. And then let's see what other games. God, there's so many games came out this year. Devil May Cry 5. Really loved it. Really, really fun. Short bursts of entertainment. Like I streamed it a couple of times. I really, really enjoyed it. I felt the sort of middle section was a little bit of a drag, but otherwise the music was great. The combat was great. I had a really good time. I have played all the previous Devil May Cry games before, so I have played 1 to 4. So doing 5 as well was great. So to see the story progress and so on. And let's see, The Division 2. That was a hell of a good game. Like initially, it had some launch problems, especially like during the beta phases. There were some insane crashes, but Ubisoft, I feel they came together and they did a good job. And then let's see, randomly, I had fun playing Outward. Outward was really fun, but I didn't really get that far into it. I wish I did. So, and then Sekiro, I played it, it whooped my ass, and I gave up. I will actually, I have got an itch, I've got an inkling to play Sekiro again to just see if I can be more patient because I've had a lot of stress already in my personal life, and having a game like Sekiro or Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whatever, which are designed to stress you even more, it would push me over my limit. So that's why I gave up on Sekiro very quickly. But I will check it out again. And then, the games. So, believe it or not, guys, we're still only in January to March. So, April to June. Um, let's see. Anon 1800. Crazy good game. Absolutely loved it. So, Anon 1800 is a city builder, but it's a city builder with a story. So, like, you're building your city and you're colonizing different islands and so on for a purpose of expanding your kingdom to defeat whoever. I'm not going to say who. And so I really, really enjoyed Anon 1800. I would highly, highly recommend that game. Thank you again to Ubisoft for sponsoring the game to me. I had fun playing Mortal Kombat 11. That was really fun. It was fun to see the story of it. I'm not really that big into fighting games as much as other people, but I did really, really enjoy it. So Mortal Kombat 11 was really fun. And then, let's see. Again, Life is Strange 2. Because Life is Strange 2, obviously, it came out throughout the year, like months apart. And I was always anxious and waiting for the next episode. So, yeah. And then, let's see, let's going down the list. Team Sonic Racing is good. Like I said, I'm going to be playing it today for my birthday stream. And then, let's see. God, there's a lot of games on this list. I will post actually this thing. There's a Wikipedia page that's called 2019 in video gaming. So I'm going to post that in the description. So, and then, let's see. Another game that slipped through the cracks for me was Judgment. Because I'm a real massive fan of the Yakuza games. Like, I really, really like them. And Judgment was made by the same people, but I just didn't get around to playing it. But the same thing, I was able to watch other content creators. So this question always does come up, like, why do people watch streamers? Why do people watch content creators? Why do people watch other people play games? And sometimes, literally, it's just financial reasons. Simply, you want to see the game, you want to experience the game, you don't want to spend forever dodging spoilers, and you'd rather just see it there and then. So that's a good thing to do. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, and then we had Shadowbringers in July. Shadowbringers was great. So, my opinion of 14 at the moment, simply, I really enjoyed the initial launch of Shadowbringers. I finished the story, but I'm kind of on a break, obviously, at the moment. So, because over the last so many years of playing the game, if you do anything too much, it's too, you just have to take a break from it. But I'm still having a hell of a lot of time with the variety thing. And the thing is, as well, there's a lot of games which are coming out, a lot of MMOs which are coming out. So I feel like I'm going to mostly be, when it comes to Final Fantasy 14, I'm probably just going to mostly be focusing on leveling and the story, and that's it. Like, even crafting has been nerfed to high health, so I'm not even putting much attention on that anymore. So, but that's life, that games come, games go, that's it. And we'll see if there's any announcement at E3 for Final Fantasy 16, for example, once 7 Remake is out of the way. And then, let's see, what are the games? So now we're in August. I'm just trying to look at games which I actually played. And then, yeah, we had Life is Strange 2, Episode 4. Control. Yeah, Control is a very good game. I really, really enjoyed it. It was really fun to play. It was sort of twisted. It was sort of interesting. But I had a lot of fun playing it. Because initially I saw, again, Carnage play it, but then I was like, I've got to play this myself. So I only watched his stream a small amount. World of Warcraft Classic, it says, came out 27th of August. Now, some people have been asking me, what's my opinion of World of Warcraft Classic? I did install it. My WoW sub is still active because you guys know that I am a big WoW fan. Like, my last name is Menethil, for goodness sake, in the gaming. Menethil is after Arthas Menethil, who was the Lich King. Spoiler alert, he's not anymore. But I still think he's one of the best game characters ever made. Now, the reason I didn't get that far into WoW Classic is because I realized I'd already done it. You know what I mean? It's sort of like rewinding the clock, like, God, how many years? Like 15 years, and doing it again. But because I'm OCD, like, even doing it 15 years ago is still fresh in my mind. So, but it doesn't mean that I don't like the game. Like, I will check it out some more at some point. But whatever. Oh yeah, and then we had Astral Chain. Astral Chain was hell. It was crazy fun. I really, really enjoyed it. It was, again, a little bit of a drag. Some of the missions did drag on a little bit too long. So some of these games, I think most of the time, it's just pacing issues. Like you feel like, oh, okay, I've got to do this crap for another 10 minutes before I can move on to the next level. But it was really, really fun. So I had tons of fun with Astral Chain. And then there's some games which I bought, which I never even touched. So, for example, the Spyro trilogy. I own it. I've got it in the cupboard, but I never touched it. I bought Zelda Link Awakening. It's still sealed. I bought Smash Brothers. Never played it. So, but I'm trying to keep it. I think that's it in terms of games which I bought, which I didn't actually play, because obviously money is a problem. I don't have money to waste, and also as well, even if I had money, I shouldn't be spending money on games which I don't actually play. And then Greedfall, very fun as well. The reason I was sort of put off with Greedfall is because it had, let's say, a lesser budget. So things like there wasn't proper lip syncing and the animations looked a bit cheap because obviously to reflect the budget. And unfortunately, those sort of things do actually stop me playing games because I was sort of like, there's so many better games that I could check out. So, but I did see some of the highlights on streams that I was able to do. And then I never played it, but AI, the Somnus Files, that was a weird game. I watched it being streamed, and lol, that's all I'll say about that game. And then, let's see, Code Vein. Again, it slipped through the cracks because of budget reasons. I really wanted to play it, but unfortunately, I just couldn't get it. So maybe one day in the future, I'll play Code Vein. I did play the demos at least. And then COD Mobile, which I do play, is really fun. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah. Ghost Recon Breakpoint came out in October. I really, really liked the game. It got absolutely slammed in the reviews. I don't know why. I played it for a good 50, 60 hours. Loved it. All I would say, though, about a game like Ghost Recon is that you need to play it with other people. If you play it alone, then yeah, I can imagine it being very boring. But if you have other people to play it with, then it can be really, really fun. So I would say those sort of co-op games actually co-op. That's the thing. And then Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Layer. I played it a bit, just a little bit, but it wasn't enough for me to make any coverage on it, unfortunately. And then, let's see. We're still in October. Okay, going down the list. Okay, November. Did anything come out? I was watching Lyric play Age of Empires 2. It was really, really funny watching Lyric play it. Planet Zoo had a hell of a, it was really hell of a time playing it. It's really, really good. I even have a tutorial on my YouTube channel for it, which has already hit like 12,000 views. So thank you for that. I'm glad you guys like my tutorials because I get those sort of messages pretty much on a daily basis, like people thanking me for my guides and so on. I said my pleasure. Like I really enjoyed making them. And then Shenmue 3. Yeah, I really like Shenmue 3. Children of Morta. Actually, I played Children of Morta a few months ago. Children of Morta is really good. It's like and basically pixelated Diablo, basically. So it's really, really good. It's really well made. So hats off to the developer for Children of Morta. And then going into December, we finished off Life is Strange 2. And I don't think I played anything else in December yet. Yeah, because I've been busy doing my thing. So yeah, that's basically my 2019 in terms of gaming. What I'm looking forward to in 2020 is the obvious ones. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm looking forward to... God, I have a list. Last of Us Part 2. There's already a few games. Like the first half of 2020 is going to be insane for gaming. So, and I've got Final Fantasy VII Remake pre-ordered. I've got Cyberpunk pre-ordered. Last of Us I don't have pre-ordered, but whatever. Like I'm sure I'll work something out. Like I am. You guys probably know I am a massive fan of Last of Us. Like I've made videos about it. I've live streamed it more than once, and so on. So I am very much looking forward to it. but I am equally looking forward to Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy VII. It's not a case of if someone said, okay, you can only pick one out of the three, which one would you pick? I would pick none. If I can't play all three of them, I won't play any of them. Simple as that. I hold them in equal measure. So yeah, and in terms of my health, my mental health, like at least now I've received help. You know what I mean? I've got access to a psychiatrist if I need it, which is good. I don't try to I don't I'm not aiming ever to get sympathy from people. It's because I know that my issues are not as bad as some other people, so I won't ever seek basically sympathy or anything like that. But the reason I share the information is so that is hopefully to inspire other people to actually get help. Help is available if you want it. Do not think that you shouldn't ever complain about your issues. That's why the medical professional jobs exist, is to help you. So if you need help, seek it. Don't sit on it. This whole idea of like, be the bigger man, or bite your upper lip, or whatever, all these phrases, they're all BS as far as I'm concerned. Like, if you need help, go for it. It doesn't matter how small the issue is. Seek help, and hopefully you'll find the answer you're looking for. And even if people treat you badly, people treat you like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, you're thinking about it too much or whatever. If you feel there's something wrong, do something about it. F everyone else. Okay? Now, other than that, guys, thank you for supporting the channel. I'm glad you like the content. I'm glad you're liking the new content as well. Some of the videos are going to be hit and miss, guys. I know that. Like, some of the videos I'm going to make, especially with the What Is series, some of them are going to get thousands of views. Some of them are going to get 50. I know that for already. But I just really enjoy making them. And I make one of them a day, and simply, as long as I'm having fun doing it, I'll keep doing it, just like with everything else. And other highlights of the year, I'm really happy for Mr. Beast that he hit his 20 million trees. I think that's awesome. The $1 million series, I was sort of like, it's entertaining, I guess. But it's the things he does for change and impact of people's lives, like buying a pizza delivery guy a house, and like helping a homeless guy have a house and things like that. That is what I care about, and that's what I like to see. And planting 20 million trees, that's awesome. So I'm happy for that. Those sort of things happen, and I was glad to be a part of that. Like, I donated $5 towards the trees because that's all I had, but I was happy to support a good cause. And also as well, like, thank you as well to the people who reach out to me all the time. There's people who are always in my DMs who are sharing their lives and so on. I really enjoy being able to be a positive influence on people, but also people are more of a positive influence on me without maybe even realizing. So thank you guys for that. And that's it. So I could go on and on and on. 2019 was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And let's hope 2020 is better. Also, as well, thank you guys for always being there for me. You know who you are. And that's it. Okay, we'll leave it at that, and we'll maybe make another one of these a year from now. So anyway, guys, if you like that video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch around the video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.